What is good? What is good? Amazing, beautiful people. It is me, the Joe Digital. I'm here. You are here. We are all here at the most amazing, beautiful, self-healing, self-invigorating. You guessed it. You guessed it. You guessed it. Lauderhill Sports Park. Okay, we out here. We are in the end zone. You know what I mean? We are already winning. You already know the vibrations. You already know the frequency. You already know the energy is up, okay? Everything is positive, all right? And that is exactly what I'm sending to you all. I'm sending you all positive energy, frequencies, and vibrations in this moment, all right? Fire a little football / soccer / you know, hey, for those of y'all who know, y'all know, hey, man, they get busy over here. All right, want to go ahead and encourage you, if you have not done so as of yet, to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you may be updated when I post and create all new content. All right, cool. What is good, y'all? Sending y'all high levels, very high levels of positive energy, frequency, and vibrations in this moment. All right, sending y'all positive love energy, okay? And I want to go ahead and start this message off with kind words of encouragement, all right? Just so that you can know what the vibes are. So yeah, I'm here, you know, I'm just out and about, and I decided to go ahead and create this video real fast. You know, there's a lot of different downloads that have come through, okay? There's a lot of different downloads that have come through, and you know, there's so many different and good things that are coming through. It's amazing to be able to be in an abundance mindset when thinking about which positive message can I give you all right? Which one can I dig deep into and bring it to you all, put it in the forefront, all right, to help you enrich the kind of day that you all already know you're gonna have anyway, okay? Go ahead and smash that like button, all right? I just want to say, before I get the video going, if you want to support the channel, hit that like button. You want to support the channel, subscribe. You want to support the ocean experience, go ahead and leave 2 or 3 comments of gratitude and appreciation, and share this with 2 or 3 like-minded people, all right? Listen, this message right here is all about the fire horse, you know, okay? We are in the year of the fire horse, okay? You all may have just got finished vibrating at a high frequency of being the fire bird, okay? But guess what? We are in the year of the fire horse, all right? And we are in the middle of the year, and guess what? This is still a timeless message, okay? This could be in the middle of any year. Whenever you see this, this could be in the middle of whatever you were going through last year. You may be in the middle of transitioning into a more positive mind state from that to this, okay? And just know, before I get the message going, we are going from blessing to blessing, all right? You are in the year of the fire horse, okay? You started off with a bang. You started off on fire. You started off, you didn't even start at 100%. You started at 1,000%, and you raised the frequency, okay? You really were super intentional. You were laser focused. You were locked in with whatever it is. You made a choice and decided to create in your experience in this moment. And I just want you to know, here we are in the middle of the year, all right? And this is the time where you are shifting your perspective, okay? You are going from being on fire, being motivated, being inspired, okay? And what we are doing is we are directing the energy now, okay? Before, it was putting energy into everything, being motivated about anything, being inspired by everything, okay? But now we are taking that said energy, we are culminating it all, and we are pushing it in a direction, okay? The year of the fire horse, all right? We are directing the fire. We are putting fire and desire into all things that we are looking forward to bringing and manifesting into our life, all right? And this is where we are, okay? We're in the middle of the year, okay? Some of y'all may have seen the energy stagnate. You may have seen the energy kind of plateau, all right? And this is the reason why, okay? We're supposed to now gather all of that energy from the fire horse, okay? And we are to direct the fire, okay? What are you on fire about? What is your why, okay? Let's hit me in the comment section. Go ahead and share with the collective. Let people know what your why is. Your why meaning, what is it that you are passionate about? What is it that you are motivated about? What is the thing that when you wake up in the morning, first thing in the morning, that motivates you and brings high levels of maximum desire into what it is you are creating, what it is you are embellishing? All right, sit with that thought, sit with that in your mind, let that brew in your heart space, okay? And what you do is you take that fire and you direct it, okay? Now, this is spiritual fire. This is not literal fire, okay? This is spiritually, okay? This is a spiritual message, all right? What is the very thing that you know, if it happened in your life, you will be at your most happiest point, all right? That is where you will be shifting your focus, okay? Now, once you shift your focus there, what I want to help you focus on, when I say focus, I'm talking about laser focus. I'm talking about really focus on that, quiet the noise around everything around that object or that thought pattern or that process. Quiet all the other noise and laser focus in on what it is you are desiring to bring into your life. And I want you to imagine, all right, because it's not here yet, but I want you to imagine, what is life going to feel like when you acquire said thing? What is life going to feel like when you acquire your dream lifestyle, your dream love life, your dream career or business venture, or some of you may be into traveling? What is it that will happen when you get into that space where it has happened in your life? What kind of energy are you gonna have? Okay, like I said, it is not here yet, but what we are gonna do is we're gonna engulf ourselves in that thought, in that mentality, in that spirit, okay? And we're gonna reverse engineer, and we're gonna take the energy from the happiness, the joy, the positivity of what it's going to feel like to have these things transpire in your life, and we're going to bring it back into the present moment, okay? And what I want to encourage you all to do, at least for 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, all right, is act as if this thing is already happened for you. I want you to go ahead and really live your life like your dream has already happened, okay? And I want you to operate, I want you to go out in public, I want you to, walk around your house as that version, as your highest version, and I want you to really become that version, okay? And we all know on this journey, you have to take the version that you are and you have to trade that in for the version you want to become, okay? So I'm encouraging you to do this only 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. It could be in the beginning of your day, it could be in the middle of your day, it could be before you lay down and rest, okay? I want you to really look at yourself in the mirror and look at yourself as that version that has the finances. Look at yourself in the mirror as that person that has the love life. Look at yourself in the mirror, even if it's for 10 minutes, as the person that has achieved all of your goals, and you're looking to achieve more goals. And what will start to happen is that will become a part of your daily routine, all right? As we all know, in the beginning, the routine is the routine, but the thing that you start to do is not a part of your routine. So what I'm saying is as you do this day after day, it will become a part of your routine that you're already doing anyway, okay? And there's no rules to this, okay? There is no rules that say your routine has to stay the same, okay? You are in control of your reality, okay? You are the co-creator of your reality. The Most High is the original creator, okay? And y'all team up, y'all form a tandem of a two spirit team that comes together to bring together one outcome, okay? Y'all heard of the phrase, two can become one. A lot of times you hear that in relationships, all right? So think about that as your relationship, your spiritual relationship. Spiritually, become the version of yourself that you see yourself as when you come into said blessings, when you come into said abundance, okay? When you fully align as the version of yourself that has come into a windfall, that has come into a blessing, that has come into financial prosperity, okay? And what you will see happen is you will see that it will flow. Your cup will pack down. Your coffee, your tea mug, your coffee mug will pack down, fill to the top, and flow over, even off the table. Whatever you fill that mug with, the blessings will flow until it falls off the table, until it falls into every aspect of your reality. Okay, what I mean is it will go into your rest patterns. Okay, you will get more quality rest. It will go into your relationships that you share with people that you see when you're out and about. You will have more meaningful relationships. You will not pull your phone out when you are interacting with people in public. It will flow into your business relations. You will be more present when tackling tasks, when coming up with insightful ideas, because you're tapped in with people that are telling you, hey, you create this, we're gonna pay you. We're gonna pay you first. Hey, listen, that might be a sign for somebody. Go ahead and hit that like button, smash that like button, okay? All right. You may come into a season where people are paying first before you even start creating, okay? Because listen, they see the dream, they feel the vision, okay? Imagine being able to feel something that is something that can only be seen, all right? They feel your vision, they see where you're coming from, your vibe is felt, your energy is felt, your frequency is felt, all right? In its true authenticity, okay? Because guess what? You are truly authentic, all right? You are walking as this version of yourself for only 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. The routine becomes you. You created the routine because it was something you thought. And as we all know, as you think, so you become, all right? You think about something long enough, it will show up in your reality, all right? We all know that the mind is constantly rewriting history, all right? You ever notice when you first go through something, it may take an hour. When you think back about it, when you think back about the thing you went through that took an hour, that thought may only be 5 minutes. Your mind rewrites. Your mind is recoding. You ever see somebody talk about doing code on a computer? You ever think about when someone does code in a computer, they create something from nothing, but the nothing that they're creating from, it's created with a thought, with a vision, and they're able to make a thought physical, all right? Because you're using a computer. They're coding, they're going into a grid and they're rewriting a grid. So when you think about something, you're recoding what you thought about, all right? And you're compacting time. You're compacting something that took an hour, let's say, and you're compacting it into a 5-minute thought process. As you think about that 5-minute thought process, you may think about it for 3 minutes next week. Next month, you may think about it for 2 minutes. The energy is more powerful because you put more energy into it, okay? As within, so without, all right? As you put more energy into something, it gets more power. Look at the sun back there, all right? The power is absolutely, it's unrivaled. There's nothing else out here that can shine like that sun, all right? And the sun is getting stronger and stronger as we recognize it consciously. We are consciously recognizing that in our experience we have a sun, all right? And also, as without, so within, we have that same sun burning on the inside of us. That's that fire, that's that desire, okay? We are in the year of the fire horse, all right? You already have the fire, you already have the desire, you already have the motivation, you already have the inspiration, you already have the glow, okay? Think about that movie. I can't remember the name of the movie, but I remember the name of the character, Bruce Leroy, all right? Kung Fu. It was a 1980s movie. Might have been 1984, 1985, 1986. Let me know in the comment section. I don't mind being wrong about that so long as y'all get the message. This character had a glow because the very thing that he searched for on the outside of himself as that character was never on the outside of him. It was always on the inside of him, okay? It was always within. It showed without. It starts within, it shows without. That's why everything you think about shows up in the physical, because it was cultivated mentally, spiritually, emotionally, in the heart space, in the mind space, you know, and it shows up in your external reality. All right, this is the year of the fire horse. We are taking that fire and we are directing it. Okay, it's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy right there. Okay, and when you take that energy and you direct it, that means you're ignoring the distractions and you're consciously illuminating spaces that will help you raise to your highest version. Okay, and what happens when you do that is by thinking as said version for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, you get comfortable. You trust yourself. You trust your thoughts, because these are confirmations too. Hit that like button. You trust your thoughts because your thoughts create your reality. You're thinking something positive. Your thoughts that are positive are creating a positive experience. The outcome is positive. All right. It's your experience. It's not taking away from anyone else's experience. It's your experience. It's for you. Okay. The world you create in your mind is the world that is created externally here. I'm walking on a football field. Okay. I'm in the end zone. I've been in the end zone since I started this video. Okay. And guess what? I'm running the points up. The points is running up. Okay. It's like when it comes to this thing that I am creating, I'm willing and able to run the score up to 100. Okay. Yeah, I'm on a football field. I'm saying numbers that are, you know, you may see some football games go up to 100. You may never see any football games go to 100. There have been some before. There may be some in the future. But the idea is that I don't mean physically. I'm talking about spiritually. I'm able to encapsulate the energy that I am cultivating and creating, and I'm able to think of myself as a higher version for 5 minutes. I'm able to hold that thought. I'm able to hold that thought for 10 minutes. All right. Just know, someone that is focused can hold a thought process anywhere from 5 minutes up to 2 hours. Look at some of your favorite sports players: Jordan, LeBron, Penny Hardaway, Shaq, Kobe. Okay, these are basketball players. Okay, Dwayne Wade. These are people that were able to hold a frame for 2 hours, for 3 hours. Okay, they were able to see themselves become in a flow state for up to 2 hours. The game goes into overtime. They're still locked in. They're still locked in. They're not worried about if they win or if they lose. They want to win. They see themselves as the winner. Okay, there's other basketball players. There's players now